trying to work out if it makes sense for me to steal this city. It's got pretty decent infrastructure, actually. The holy site's fine, but it's got a campus with a library in it. It's got a harbour. It's also got Colossus, which gives me another trade route. It's actually very tempting to steal that city. It wouldn't take much as well. Oh, the temptation is strong. 6 immunity, 6/6, 6/6, 6/6, 6. It's possible. It's doable. That's the thing. It is absolutely doable. Ooh, what do you think, guys? Do we do it or do we not? Instantly creates a privateer unit. Oh, because I need more privateer units. But more importantly, he does give me 50% rewards for pillaging trade routes, which is something that I was literally just about to do. So, bam, 180 gold. It was probably not worth it at all, but, you know, we did it. It's really not a huge amount of pillage down here. Mary, what's been going on? Oh, this has not been as fruitful as I'd hoped it would be. Oh, there's stuff over here. Right, there is stuff down here. Just going to pick up a research lab in Sterling really quickly. Bam. 328 science per turn at turn 160. Not bad. Seaports actually would be really helpful, so I should get electricity up and running. Oh, and I can't resist. I cannot resist. We're going to go for it. I'm going to go for it, guys. It's probably a terrible idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ironclad, and bam. City's mine. Keep it. Loyalty's good. Okay, we'll see how the immunity shake out. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That is to the limit of what I could have got away with there. So, you know what? I think peace soon. We've taken all we can from the Maori here. Yeah, literally, their capital has nothing that I can pillage apart from some faith, which for me is like the most pointless aspect of all of it. I don't need faith. I mean, I know what George Michael says, but I have to disagree. I do not got to have faith. That is specifically what he said as well. I do not got to have faith. Just in case you were ever worried about the grammar on that one. That's yeah, that's what he said. Anyone want anything? Oh, 23 gold per turn. Look at my deals are on fire this game. We are absolutely running through this. 580 gold per turn, of which 232 of it's from deals. Nice. Basically what it means is my capital can just build wonders. Oh, hello. Okay, the city centre just discovered something that can kick back harder. We've got to be a bit more careful with our privateers now. So Mexico's mine, Geneva's mine, Mittler's mine, Buenos Aires is mine. I was going to pick up Nan Nadal. That would be quite useful. I like the extra culture, but I could get the production, but no, I think for now let's save up my envoys. We'll just see if anyone gets taken, but yeah, that'd be really coal. Coal power plant in Haddington. Power plant, sorry. PowerPoint. It's got PowerPoint in Haddington. Oh no, they're doing a presentation with like sliding animations. It's horrible. Oh, it looks like New Mali, sorry, might be going after this city. You know what? I'm going to enable this. I'm going to enable this. I'd quite like a different neighbour. Gives me another trade route opportunity. Seaport in my capital. Oh yes, food, gold, 2 gold toward coast tiles on the city. Kabam. It's a much better city now. Loving it a lot. Oh, they raised it. Actually, that's pretty decent for me. That keeps that bay a little bit more open, so I'll take it. In the meantime, let's begin the old Raidipus again. Lovely stuff. Let's just read this one as well. Natural history. Oh, that's actually the culture raids are probably the most useful ones. Oh, what's that? Heroic age for me. Oh, lovely. Right, reform the coinage. That sounds amazing. Heartbeat of Steam sounds amazing as well. And then production towards military units would be cool. Because Hixonk Draconis is well, pointless. Unless I were to settle for some luxuries. But I think the extra production towards military units just helps me to get those Eurekas later on if there's something I need to pick up. So I'll keep that for now. Bom-ba-dom-ba-dom. Nandadal, I'm on 143 culture per turn. 224. That was worth 50% for me. That's why Nandadal is such a good city-state. That is nonsense. Oh, I love it. Right, with 1 turn off Oxford Uni, we've got campus research grants helping me to push through Einstein, although I need to work on that a little bit more. You can see I'm just finishing off this research lab, but I've got Dumfries and Air doing that for me nicely, so that's great. But the other thing to think about quickly actually now is I've got natural history, so I can start to put down these districts to make them even better. Okay, right. Don't forget, I've got Mexico City, which means that my regional effects stretch 3 tiles further in a lot of these cities, but I think Oxford Uni, let's just quickly get this water park down. I like that tile a lot. This tile works well, so we'll do that quickly. And then I can just use gold to buy all of the buildings. Gold, that's 50 gold and 400 gold. Oh, nice. Lovely. A little bit more science. A little bit more culture. A little bit more culture. Yeah, double culture boost, that one. That was nice. Should we go for civil engineering? Build 7 different specialty districts. I don't know how I haven't got that yet, but that's fine.
And it's Oxford. Know all there is to be known.
The clever men at Oxford know all that there is to know. No, they don't. Oxford University is not what it's cracked up to be. And I tell you what, the professors there are utter, just selfish, not wanting to teach you, utter. So I got steel and refining out of those. Okay, that's not a bad selection actually. Not bad at all. Right, I think we've just found oil. Have we got any oil? That is a question. Oil. Search for oil. We don't have any oil except from up here. Okay, so there is actually some down on these little islands. So maybe my settler does have a purpose after all. If I need oil. I mean, I'm not entirely sure I really need oil that badly. Oh yeah, look, there's a little oil island up here. Alright, let's go and get that. Oh, all my cities are precariously exactly on +5. Exactly on +5 amenities. This is, I could not be any closer at the moment. Ugh, that's reasonably scary. I am just an agent of chaos on this map though. This is like literally, I can see that Scythia are going after this city, so I'm going to attack it. Just leave it for them to pillage themselves. Oh, Maori just got steel. I think my my game here is pretty much over now. We're going to just get this one last pillage, and I think we're going to let them have peace. We put them down to 100 science per turn now, which is pretty good. I'm going to keep your city. There is the peace I was looking for. And before you can even hate me too much, which obviously clearly you do, let's get open borders with you quickly. Done, like so. And I'll just offer a trade deal, as I say, before they hate me too much. They may want to buy some stuff from me. Yeah, look, 29 gold per turn. They're not going to want to do that deal later on, so just getting that in there is quite entertaining. Okay, if every great person earned, ley lines received extra yield. I mean, that's a cool one, but unfortunately I only have the one ley line, and I mean, I've unlocked a few great people, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, right, so actually the yields on that tile would be pretty decent. But I think for now, I'd prefer to just get the extra governor in on this city. So let's get Moksha in on that city. Lovely. I can get rid of Raid and get rid of Charismatic Leader now. So now I've got, let's go for Raj and let's go for Rationalism. Both of those policies put together 526 gold per turn. Not bad really, is it? Best bit about being allied to everybody else is that all the grievances, all those war grievances I had, nobody else shares them. It's literally just the Maori are sat there going, oi, what was that all about? And I'm like, don't worry about it, it's fine. I fell. Oh, nice. Right, he can actually rush through some of these wonders I'm doing. Here is the Ruhr Valley. Bang. +5, +5, +6, +5, +5, +5, +5. Okay, whew. We could not afford any more cities right now. We are so on the edge, it's ridiculous. There's the full complement because Armani is now in Edinburgh, which means I have one of every governor. It's the perfect amount. Beautiful. Okay, my spy in Stirling already has discovered far too many other spies. I'm not happy about that, but we're just going to pretend it's not happening. Wonderful. Actually, I can start blending all of my privateers together. Just saves a little bit on the turn maintenance cost. Not a huge amount, but, you know, a little bit.
Germany practically stopped beating.
Oh, I so rarely build this wonder, but every time I do, I always remember just how amazing it is. That extra production boost when combined with Scotland and Kilwa and amenities. Suddenly my city is going to be doing some crazy, crazy things. 135 production. I'm not even trying. It's wonderful. Right, Potato Palace. Bam. Okay, I've got one more charge with Eiffel, and that should be a good boost. I don't think it's worth getting any other wonder particularly. So I think, I'll push these ones through. Lovely. You're always keeping an eye out for luxuries. I was wondering about that because it's like +3. Oh no! We've lost so much stuff. But no, hang on. Always more luxuries to buy. Kaplonk and Kaplonk. That's 3 luxuries. Haddington's +5, +5, +5, +5, +6, +6, +5. Okay, that's all good, but Sterling could treat itself to an aquarium in a second, which I'm going to do, but not before I go
the first
bang
time I stepped
on
the
Patala Palace. I know it's Patala, not potato, but it's clearly potato. And if I say it enough, it becomes the Potato Palace. And you guys have to call it the Potato Palace for the rest of your lives, and you'll begin questioning your existences and why you listen to a man on the internet that tells you to call it the Potato Palace. It's an important one. Raj, Visselbanken, and you know what, Charismatic Leader I think is pretty decent unless I go Merchant Confederation. Machiavellianism, actually I've got some spies I do need to produce, so I should put that in quickly. I know Merchant Confederation, let's just do it because I'm not actually making spies at this precise moment. Okay, that is great. This is my capital doing today. It's just sort of chilling for now. Let's get actually the aquarium in 3 turns. It's probably not a bad shout. I could get more wonders. We could get this Taj Mahal would basically guarantee me a golden age every age, but I think an aquarium actually does help a lot with the immunities, so I'll get that for now. Actually, a quick neighborhood district in my capital also works to boost conservation, so I'm going to do that quickly as well. 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, we've got a couple of cities that are now on 4. Have I just not got any luxuries? Ugh. No, I don't. This is getting a little bit problematic. The aquarium will boost it a little bit. I was just about to quickly pop down my oil city over here, but I'm just going to wait for a turn. I'm going to keep that on 1 pop so it doesn't take any amenities away, but, well, it'll take a few away, but this aquarium, for instance, is going to help to boost things through. Yep, trade routes to me, that's great. Trade routes to scientific city-states. We'll go 4, 1, 2, like that. Hope it goes through. Yes, nice, good stuff. There you go, that helped a bit. 6 amenities, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6. Alright, let's see how much it ruins everything when I put the settler down here. Aberdeen, right, food. I want you to avoid growing, thank you very much. And we're just going to quickly get the builder in, basically, to do that. +5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, that's about the edge. That was the edge of what we could cope with, though. Having my city-state stolen from me pretty quickly, though, annoyingly. So Geneva's back. 547 science per turn now. 53 techs versus 44. The research labs really have started to push me into another stratosphere, and Einstein's on the way. I'm looking forward to not being able to have now to put these research grants through. They just waste all the stuff that my city could be doing. Plastics boosted though, and the oil is on its way. Okay, cool, right, just selling everything still. I love this mod so much, it just makes trading so much easier. 891 gold per turn. Actually, so much of that gold is mine for once, which is pretty cool. And rocketry we're finally picking up as well. Actually, being able to put the rocket sites down on the spaceports, that would help. Oh, don't you go, denouncing me, Coupe. That didn't work well for you last time. Actually, saying that, we need to keep an eye out for that. If they're denouncing me, it probably means that they've fixed all their campuses. That theatre square is fixed. Down here, is this one fixed? Hey, have you been building it? No, it's all still pillage. Okay, we're keeping an eye out for that. As soon as they start fixing things, well, I've still got my fleet. They haven't gone anywhere. Oh, Haddington here to save the day, though. It's just finished its entertainment complex, so there is the arena, and there is the zoo. And the zoo actually spreads around to most of my cities. Maybe not to Edinburgh. It wasn't the best placed, but it's enough to give a lot of extra amenities. Once that all phases round, it might take a turn for the game to catch back up with itself. Now, food market's fine, but I'm going to save myself for the shopping mall because that tourism's really, really good. There's Mittler. I'll pick that one back up. I don't think there's any other city-state I need to really worry about for now, so actually I'm just going to go bomb, put myself to get myself the extra production with the coal power plants, but we've got 620 now. How much CO2 am I putting into the... Oh yeah, quite a bit. That'll be why. -4 emissions penalty. You know what? We've had a lot worse. That's not as bad as it could be. Yeah, 7s and 6s in my empire at the moment. Golf courses. Oh, why have I not got golf courses? Oh, I'm an idiot. Come on, Ryan. Golf courses. This is the whole point of Scotland. Ugh. You idiot. Never mind. Right, spaceport. Okay, good. The spaceport can go there. Oh, I was so worried that I'd messed that up. But anyway, let's just quickly get the encampment in on this tile. And then we'll get the spaceport after on that tile. Oh, I just did the stupid thing of boosting 2 machine guns, forgetting that it wasn't machine guns I needed for the boost. It was field cannons. And apparently they're not retrospective, so... never mind. Do you remember I was saying sometimes you don't want to risk it? This is one of those chances. I don't want to risk not getting Einstein. Nobel. Oh, you see, unfortunately a bunch of scientists are going to go through now because I was getting so many scientists. The game is now catching up effectively, so it's just allocated a bunch to people. Did I miss anyone decent? Nobel's fine. Turing's fine. Okay, so actually I'm not too worried about missing those ones, but still. How annoying. Right. Campus research grants. We can get rid of these quickly. I've got the auto project mod on, which is really good. It just means that it basically just keeps pressing the renew button. Spaceports. I think it's time for spaceports. So Einstein gives me +4 science to all research labs, which I believe, have I got rationalism on at the moment? Can't remember if I do. Yes, I do. So I mean that should boost it even further, hopefully. But bam, nuclear fusion. Let's just quickly. Bump-a-dump-a-dump. 681 science per turn by turn 180. Go Scotland. Quickly purchasing in. We'll go for... let's go for the barracks because it's cheaper, and then the armory in sterling. So this is all beginning to come through now. Lovely. So I will just give her the 1 charge done. There you go. Computers boosted now. That's not a bad one to do quickly because then I can get the flood barriers up before I continue to flood the world any harder than I already am. I just had to rapidly get every single one of my cities to build a flood barrier because I just remembered that my entire empire is going to sink in 26 turns. Basically because of my ineptitude at keeping the planet clean. So, you know, that's, we don't talk about that much. But it's a little bit of a problem. Oh, our chemical society. Oh my goodness, 8 more science. Yes, please. Let me just get this right. If there are 5 snow or snow hills tiles within 3 tiles of the city and owned by the player. Okay, so it must be on a research lab, on a snow or snow hills tile. Right. I mean, in theory, in theory, this might work if I could somehow rush this wonder. Right? This is Adamson Scott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tiles in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't even count. It's 7. I think this is possible. That's flat. Yeah, you know, I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not going to ask how Marley got 6,800 gold. I'm just going to take their gold. But that's it's slightly worrying that. I'm just sort of going to go, military academy in my capital. Free era score for me. And Sterling is now on 193 production. Look at those. This is why I love Scotland. Plus 34% immunity boost production. I've got 20% from modifiers, 30% towards districts. That combines to be an 84% production boost. 84%, eh? That's not bad, really. So we've already got rocketry. Probably should get you 2 biplanes, 2 broadcast centers. These are not the sort of boosts I'm going to do because I'm, quite frankly, just building rocketry sites everywhere at the moment. Oh, I can't resist anymore. We're going to have to boost the hermetic order just so I can see what the yields on that one tile are going to be. Let's have a look. Oh, 8 production, 13 science. Oh, yes. Who's even working it? Dumfries? Nobody's actually bothering to work it. That is remarkable. Come on. I mean, craziness. Anyway, that gave me just like 20 science per turn, which strangely for me is almost nothing in this game, but still, I enjoyed it. I'm just having a look at the spawn I was given, actually. Look at these big clumps of mountains. How unfortunate is that? I mean, 1, 2 mountains with nothing but mountains surrounding them. A, it's a huge waste of land, and B, imagine if I'd been able to get the +6 campus. Oh, what a world. What a world. I think it's time to get the Earth satellite into space. Let's just get that rushing now. Oh, and by the way, you didn't You didn't think I'd forgotten about railways, had you? It's railway time! Satellites! Dumfries has just hit 15 pop, actually, and Haddington. So, actually, rationalism should be giving me 22 science. I mean, it's always so depressingly small, that policy card. I'm never entirely sure if it's worth it, but, I mean, in fact, actually, rationalism right now is probably worth less than getting liberalism in, because at the moment, I've got +5, +5, +5, +6, +5, +5, +5, +5. Okay, actually, we've gone back up to +5. There was a brief +4 issue going on there. Oh, James Watt. Okay, factories and workshops in the district. Factories provide +2 production. I don't think that's not city specific, is it? So I can pop him down anywhere. Oh, and Goddard next. Nice. Right. Perfect. So basically, this guy, if I finish an industrial zone district, for instance, like the one down here. Okay, we've got good possibilities on 2 different districts that could be built. So James Watt actually is timed to perfection. Someone keeps stealing Mittler, but like they don't understand. I need the growth rate and I need this double science boost because I'm on 636 science and now 700. It's worth 70 science for me. So leave it alone, all right? Leave it alone. James Watt is, there you go, factory and a workshop being built in Edinburgh. That's lovely. I'm actually going to get an oil power plant going in this city because I need another source of power because my coal it keeps sort of strangely, jumping around up and down. I guess it's whether or not I'm building railroads actually is the main problem here. Yeah, this is a good test. Which is better, the 22 science from rationalism or the extra liberalism boost? I'm double checking now just to see if I need it. At the moment everyone's +5, but I got to keep an eye on that because sometimes it's worth just jumping in. Ideology, oh, that'll free up some space. And we've got a governor here as well. Pingala can finally get space initiative, which would have been useful like 3 turns ago, but never mind. I'm nothing but unoptimized when it comes to these games. And that's why you love me, eh? That's why I'm so endearing. I also just built 2 drones in cities in order to boost lasers. Because I'm just doing that. I'm also building 2 aerodromes in order to go bump bump in this city to boost this tech. I am usually dedicated to getting all of these boosts. I'll tell you that now. I am absolutely adamant on that one. Aluminium is the other thing I needed to consider. Have I got any on my land? I do not. So me getting an aluminium mine is going to be tough. Where is the aluminium? There. Okay, really not much of it on this map actually. Very low aluminium game. There you go, James Watt. We'll put a factory and a workshop down in Montrose as well. Glorious stuff. Let's just quickly get the zoo going. That just gives these 2 cities an extra amenity. Good. Right. Okay, this is good. This is so far so good. I'm going to get a coal power plant in this city, followed by, no, not a coal power plant. I wanted a oil power plant, spreading around the love, making sure that we've got decent and different techniques at getting myself power. And really, the Earth Dong, as it flies into the sky so proud and direct, it's actually not going to give me too much more in the way of information because I had explored most of the map. But you can see my empire is incredibly consolidated. My cities are wrapped around, we built very tall, and my 700 science per turn is pretty good. The Maori would have more space if I hadn't taken this city from them, and then this city had gotten raised, but they had actually done a pretty good job at expanding. They had actually started down here, and they came and settled up in this direction, probably for the best, because Mali spread out pretty heavily on this game. They've done probably the best job at expanding, although Scythia have actually managed to expand a little bit down into this direction. Do you remember playing the Iroquois? Oh my goodness. Iroquois, I'm so sorry, I can't say their name, but they used to have this AI thing where they would settle about 700 cities, but in like a sequence of like every 4 tiles, like bomb, 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 bomb in a line. So it was very strange. Gran Colombia doing great. They've actually started to expand onto islands, which you've got to appreciate. Oh, they've got the battle guitars. Amazing. Egypt's actually done pretty well as well. You know what, actually, Bogota and Rakadet, the 2 capitals, spawned very close to each other, and I actually think Gran Colombia managed to jump in here, put an encampment down, and stop them from getting too close. They did pretty well. Admiral actually gives me straight up gold. I'm not going to faff around with her. Great. Wonderful. And otherwise, yeah, Goddard, I should be rushing towards Schrödinger. 3 techs from the atomical information era. Actually, that's a good point. I may not actually need him, or I may need him lots. Well, we'll see how that one works out. But the Earth satellite is good. Let's get the moon landing done now. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, The Broccoli, Midnight Oil and Trufford Askby for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you everybody for all of your support generally. It is brilliant. See you in my next video.